And we are live. As soon as we get the first person in here, I'll give you guys some good music. Let's see what we got. All right, we got two in the house. Yes. Back at it, baby. Let's do this. Let's run this bad boy. Give you guys a little bit of music before people start coming in. Nate Dogg, music and me.
Could you tell me how to find some good weed? I need it, homie, oh so bad. That last bag was the best weed I ever had. Bass, so deep.
What's up, Paramount?
Even seem to feel my feet.
Denver, as always, was crack-a-lacking, carnalillo.
So fine.
What's up, Cartoon 805?
I can't help it.
Kimero, give you guys a little bit of music. That's Nate Dogg, music and me, Playboys. If you guys don't know, now you know. Elias, ¿cómo andas, carnalillo?
Music and me. Music and me. Music and me. Music. My music and me. Time.
That's a good one, Lemonhead. What do you call it? Cholo with one leg shorter than the other. Not even, Holmes. That's a good one, Holmes. That's a good one.
Oh my goodness, what my ancestors gave.
There you go.
I don't want you to think I don't know. They taught me how to reach deep down.
I've been good, Shy Boy. I've been good, homeboy. Just came back from a nice trip out in the snow. Cholos in the snow, homeboy. Cholos in the snow, carnal. That's the one, Steven. Music and me.
You keep a lot of soldiers at ease,
man.
And together, the next level we'll see. My music and me.
Diego in the house. So there you go.
Music and me.
Right on. We're up in Northside, Long Beach. All right, Oscar, let's get you guys in here. We're going to have open mic. You guys want to talk about what you want to talk about? Matter of fact, let me put the link here. Give me 1 second.
And me go together, perfect harmony. Soft and mellow, oh so hard to make your speakers explode. Stay with me.
Que pues, raza. Tomorrow's game, huh? What's his point spread on that, anyways? Fresno in the house. What's going on, people? Let's get this bad boy going in here. All right, players, you guys know what it is. I've been missing in action for this week. I'm not gonna lie, I was playing hooky. My wife and I, we took off to Mammoth Mountains, man. Mammoth Mountains and Resort, or whatever they call it over there, out in out in Mammoth, man. It was about a good 4 to 5 hour drive. We had an absolutely wonderful time, man. We had a wonderful time, and a lot of the times when I'm out there, I'm just kind of thinking about how when I was a young man, I would have never in my life thought I'd be out there skiing, be out there snowmobiling, just be out there enjoying life the way I am now. And that's why I do these podcasts, to hopefully open somebody else's eyes to know that there is a big, beautiful world out there, man. You know, right now I just came from the block, got me a cold one, and I'm like, damn, a few hours ago, I'm up in the snow in a world that's completely different to the one that I'm used to. And now I'm back over here, back to reality. But the message is, work hard, play hard, man. I guarantee you, anybody who's out there just wondering why their life is going to shit or why they're not, most of the time, you just got to work hard, homie. You work hard, I guarantee you good and great things will happen, brother. So, let's see. What's up, West? No, we're not. We're not gonna put that guy. I don't know. We're not talking about no leaders or nothing, homeboy. We out of here. Mammoth is amazing, man. Yeah, it really it was, man. I didn't really know what to expect, but it was like a big brown steroids, and I was absolutely it was gorgeous, man. There was still a whole lot of snow out there. We went in, shit. We hit like I don't know, 5, 6 different restaurants. Went skiing up on I think it was Thursday because there was no lines. I mean, there was absolutely no lines. We just left today, and today it was just packed. It was crazy. Uh, so tomorrow's game, right? Let me put the phone lines out there for any of you guys want to call and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Right now, it's open lines. You guys can speak about whatever you want, and we'll do it. But as far as tomorrow's Super Bowl, man, first of all, I think they should change Super Bowl to Saturday. I think that would be a much better thing. I don't know why they haven't. Maybe it's just because it's tradition, but that's the day that following Monday is the day that I think the majority, or not the majority, the most people call in sick on that following Monday after Super Bowl, and I can see why. Tomorrow the grills are gonna be grilling. There's gonna be pizza. There's gonna be hot wings. There's gonna be beer. There's gonna be shots. There's gonna be people screaming. There's gonna be people crying. It's the Super Bowl, man. It's gonna be the commercial. It's hanging out with the family, hanging out with friends, just having a good old time. A Super Bowl is not just a game; it's an event. It's an event that most people enjoy with their family, and that's what we do. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna go to my cuñado's house, and we're just gonna party out and hopefully have the Rams win, man. And I do think the Rams will take it. I say the Rams will take it. Are you okay over there? You okay over there? Just making sure. I say the Rams take it. It's either going to be close or a blowout. One of the two. I don't think it's gonna be two. I think the Rams by 3, man. I don't. I'm not sure what the exact point spread is yet. I haven't checked it. That game is just background noise to a great party. Well, it is great background noise to a great party, but if your team is in the game, nah, you're watching the game, bro. So we're definitely be watching the game over there. We're a Rams family. Most of us are Rams fans. Some are bandwagons. Some have been there for 20 something years. Like I said, me myself, I said the first team that comes back to LA, I'm gonna go for them, and that was the Rams. Luckily, let's see who we got calling from the 213. Coach, what's up, brother? Oh, he hung up. I don't know. He got stage fright, homie. Don't get stage fright, carnal. Don't get stage fright, man. All haters, come home. Let's see what we got with you guys, man. Lopez Maravilla don't support the Super Bowl. Viva la raza. Okay, so I guess the Maravillosos don't support the Super Bowl, homeboy. I don't know why, carnal, but all right, carnal. Good for you, homeboy. Let's see. We got Arizona calling in. Oh shit, Mr. Rogelio, we missed you. How you been, buddy? I saw you on West Coast Live yesterday. I think I paid $5 to hang up on you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, listen, dude, I tried to get on your StreamYard. I was going to come out on video, but it says that I'm blocked, dude. I even have my hat on. What's going on, dude?
It
I
says
don't
that
even know how you blocked me.
exactly. How the heck could I block you if I don't know you? Unless maybe you were a former troll that I blocked at one point or something.
Bro, but I try to get on your StreamYard and try to do this shit legit, but I see that I'm blocked.
Uh,
Anyway, man,
you ain't blocked. You ain't blocked, Roger. I'm telling you, you ain't blocked, my boy.
no, dude, I can show you the screenshots if you want.
I want
I
to see the
can send it to
screenshots.
you.
I want to see it. So talk to me,
Yeah,
Roger.
no,
What you got to say, buddy?
no, I mean, what's the topic at hand, man? What are
No,
you talking about?
it's open mic right now. You know what? Let me throw you one. What do you think about what's going on in Canada with all the trucks? And for people who don't know, let me catch them up real quick, Roger. There's a truck drivers in Canada are blocking one of the biggest border crossings that there is between the United States and Canada because Canada was trying to make vaccines mandatory for all truck drivers, and they said they're fed up with it, so they're blocking the border. What do you think about that, Roger?
I support them 100%. I've been watching videos on it, and I think it's something that we should have done in the States. You know, the problem is, here's the thing, right? So I was watching some videos on the trucking on the Canada thing, and, the thing that interests me is like, a lot of people don't understand, and Canada is the land of immigrants. I actually have a couple of people that I know that went to move to Canada
Yeah.
that were American citizens. They ditched their American citizenship hood and they went to Canada. A lot of Arabic people have moved to Canada. I saw a guy from Iran, and they were interviewing him, not on the news. They were interviewing him on a YouTube channel because right now, if you really want to make money on YouTube, you want to talk about, you want to go to Canada because, dude, a lot of people are watching.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's the Persian guy, and they asked him, they go, "Why are you doing this?" And he says, "Because I already been, I've had my freedom." He's Persian from Iran, and he said, "I had my freedom taken away from the Ayatollah once, and I don't want to have it taken away again."
Of course.
And a lot of people think that Canadians, they want to make it into a race thing. Like, for instance, they've been saying, like, I think it was Justin, what's his name, Trudeau, whatever, the prime minister over there. He was trying to say that a lot of these guys are Nazis and white supremacists.
Yeah, they're trying to say that.
The demographics in Canada dude, they're not like that. They're even more diverse than here. We have a lot of Arabic people moving to Canada, a lot of Indians, a lot of Latin Americans. Dude, the smart Latin Americans don't even move to the United States. A lot of them move to Canada because it's easier to move there.
That may be the case. But
no, it's true.
As far as the trucks, you're all for it, right, Roger?
They have, dude. That's the thing. They have the freedom to protest.
Absolutely.
And yeah, it's like So let's go back when Trump was president. Everybody that was protesting was BLM and all this, and destroying property and all that stuff. And they were saying that and they weren't saying anything about it. Democrats. And now,
yeah, of course not.
These guys. So even in the United States, even what Biden said, he told Canada's prime minister to what did he tell him? He said to stop them. Dude, the cops are going over there, bro. They're taking their fuel so they can freeze to death.
Yeah, I heard.
Horrible, dude.
I heard.
Yeah, it's just like it's funny. Like a lot of people don't realize, dude. There are a lot of things that are these immigrants, bro. They run away from communism. And,
okay, Roger. I think you're going off the rails right now. I appreciate the phone call, my man. I gotta get some other people coming in, Roger. I appreciate you. That's Mr. Roger, aka Rogelio. I don't know why you're blocked, Raj, but you must have been trolling me with another face or something. That's the only time I hardly ever block people on a StreamYard. Let me go back to this guy here. This guy, I see him every once in a while. Excuse me. We'll go back to you, buddy. Let's see what's happening. What say you, caller?
I think this is Jeffrey.
What's up, Jeffrey?
I'm pretty sure you remember me. The dude from Honduras.
Oh, the dude. Yeah, what's going on? ¿Cómo estás?
Todo bien, loco. I just got back to Cali already, made it over.
Okay. Where were you at? Did you go back to Honduras?
Yeah, I got deported to Honduras, but, got that political asylum going.
That's right.
So I made it back to Cali.
So what you want to talk about, my man?
Nah, I just really wanted to stop by and congratulate you on your channel, big dog.
Thank you,
You've
brother.
Been putting in some work, man, and it's an awesome channel to watch, G.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that very much so, man. Good thanks, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, huh?
Hell yeah, go. And it's all about the Rams, man.
That's right, homie. Ramley, carnal. Whose house, baby? Ram's house. Thanks for the phone call, player.
Hey, what's up, though, G? When we going to do that interview, fool?
Hit me up. Hit me up. If you're back, hit me up.
Yeah, I'm already here.
All right.
All right, I'll be in touch, big dog.
Ya sabes, carnal. All right, fool. I'll get you later, homeboy.
All
right. All right. There you go. Homie, people hitting me up from everywhere. Here, let's see if I get this guy. Where are you? ¿Dónde estás, cabrón? Hector P86. I got you in a shout out. Hector P86 says Gil only picks and chooses what he wants to speak on when it comes to injustice against Latinos. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I pick and choose what I want to talk about. Should I just talk about who you want me to talk about? No, this fucking vato. Gil only picks and chooses. Of course, you just figured that out. Yeah, I will pick and choose certain stuff that I want to talk about. That's why it's called the American Controller Podcast, not the Hector P86 Podcast. And also, there are some times that people believe it's an injustice. I wait because I'm like, let's, like I think it was in Chicago. kid, right? He was a Latino kid was in Chicago that maybe about a year and a half ago. It was a quick second clip, and they show the cop shooting him, and I'm like, nah, some fish here. And then when they release the body camera, they see the kid pulling out a strap, and he got killed. Stuff like that. I'm not gonna sit here and try to make noise for stuff that I know people are screwing up on. I'm not one of those people that just put the blinders on and it says, "Oh well, the raza they have to be correct." No, I mean if you do dirt, get ready to get dirty, homeboy. So hope that answered your question, Carla. Big Eddie, what's going on, brother?
What's up, American Cholo? How you doing, brother? Tonight,
I'm doing good, my man. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good, brother. Actually, this is the first time I've actually called in. I've been watching you for quite some time now.
Right
Main
on.
reason why, you know what? like the youngsters say, you're not a dick rider. You excuse my language, but you just tell it like it is, and your content is pure. And that's what really intrigues me and keeps me listening at work,
Thank you.
at home. I even got my wife listening to you. She always says, let's listen to the American Cholo on a road trip. So
That's
one thing
right.
I noticed, my little topic is what I've been noticing, brother, and what keeps me drawn to you. And I know you're going to reach your 100,
Yeah.
your goal, which is 100K, correct? By
Right.
the end of, what was it, by the end of next year?
Yeah, no, by the end of this year, December 31st of this year.
Yeah, man, dude. You know what? You're probably the only. No, I give everybody a chance. I'm not biased. I just hear everybody out,
Right.
and I think people. What I found on from other YouTubers. And I'm going to throw out no names. I'm sure you run across a few, and you might feel the same way.
All right.
They kind of start to not become who they are, and they start to get content based on what's going on out there, but there's really no backing to it. It's just like they wake up, they don't do no research, and they just start rambling about the first thing that pops out of their head.
Right.
And they're going and they got the thumbnails going. For me, it's just not legit and it's not pure. So I like the way you have this open mic going on tonight. I just want to come out, and just
For
bring
sure, man.
that
Thank you,
discussion up.
brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to you and your wife, my man.
Yes, sir. We'll continue listening and good luck to your Rams, brother.
Hey, that's right, brother. Have a great Super Bowl. Later, my man.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, this is what happens a lot of times. What happens a lot of times, especially in podcasting or anything else, if you're not going to be completely who you are, if you're afraid to offend people, and I see that a lot, and I know people don't come on my podcast because they feel that I offended maybe somebody that they like, or are I don't play by the rules of their let's say Hollywood, or whatever it may be. Let's see what we got in here, man. Oh, I'm gonna get that one right now. And that's what we try to do. We have conversations that most people just can't or won't have, brother. And it's a fact. I'm not gonna sit here and oh my God, you're a star. Oh, nah, brother. If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. That means whether you're wealthy, whether you're poor, whether you're famous, whether you're not. If you're right, you're right, and if you're wrong, you're wrong. And that shouldn't matter. But a lot of times in this gig stuff, it does matter, and people don't want to sit here. Oh, he's higher up on the ladder. I don't give a shit how high in your ladder. You don't pay my bills, brother. So I can say my spiel about anything I want. And I'm honest about it, and I'm not trying to fake the funk about it. So let's see what's up, Mr. Sports Genius, man. Thank you for that super chat. Does Rogan's racial slur open the floodgates for others like the W or the S word? I'm seeing a lot of black bro back him. Here in Chicago, it's divided. Now, when you say the floodgates for others like the W, is that the WebEx? I don't know if that's what you're saying. I listen. Rogan took it back, and I said, I think Rogan's thing was that's why he has those open conversations. But if it was anybody else, they'd probably get canceled. But he just has way too much just popularity. His numbers are way too big for him for anybody to pretty much cancel him. They can get him on Spotify, he'll go somewhere else right away. He's just got too much of a following. And I think the reason he has that following is because he speaks his mind, isn't afraid of it. He obviously kept saying that in conversation, and all of a sudden they put it in a clip, and now he's got to apologize for it. Do I think Rogan is a racist? No. Do I think Rogan is a bully sometimes? Yes, I do. Because when I remember Rogan first caught my attention when he started going in on Carlos Mencia, right? Anyone knows Carlos Mencia? Tell him I'm looking for him, man. Carlos Mencia was a comedian guy that a lot of people don't know now, but he was the next Dave Chappelle. He definitely was. He was funny. He was quick. He was great. And then Rogan started, oh, he's stealing our jokes. He's stealing this. And Rogan went in on him hard as fuck and pretty much got him canceled, brother. So listen, I don't feel sorry for Rogan. He's got a lot of money. He's got a lot of following. Here we got. Caller, what say you?
You doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Who's this?
My name is Lamont.
Okay, Lamont, what you want to say?
Okay, so this is the first time I believe I've ever called into a YouTube channel.
Very
so
cool.
you said it was open mic, so I
Yes.
could talk about any subject.
Any subject.
So even if it's a subject that you hate, you're not going to hang up on me.
Well, as long as it's just not some crazy sexual stuff or something. No, I mean, if it's a real subject, we'll talk about it. But if you start going some crazy, sexual stuff, like I don't want to talk about that. But let's try it. Let's see what you got, buddy. What you got?
No sex stuff, huh?
I don't.
I'll talk about something else. Okay.
Well, what did you want to talk about? Go ahead.
Well, I want to get your advice. I've been following your channel off and on for about a year or so now. Your YouTube name, American Cholo, really caught my attention because I wanted to see what you were about.
Okay.
So, I know a little bit about your history with, being involved in Southern California based gang or what have you.
Yes.
So I wanted to start a YouTube channel.
Yes.
And in this channel, I want to focus on kind of just basically what I would want to do is I want to start either walking or I'll take a GoPro and ride my electric scooter. Yes, I know I'm really cool. I own an electric scooter. I'm 42-year-old male. I'm totally awesome. I know you're jealous, but
Yeah.
you can't be like it. But basically what I want to do is for instance, I want to go vlog like Florencia 13's neighborhood, talk about the history of the gang, talk about certain crimes they committed. As you know, they have been in the nation-wide media spotlight for killing the police officer down there. So basically what I'm saying is I want to go to different barrios around like Southern California, Northern California, basically nationwide, but just instead of me saying, oh, hey, excuse me, Mr. Shot Caller, can I get an interview with you? Because we all know they're not going to really want to talk.
Right.
We know what the difference is between Southern, Mexican or Latino-based street gangs and black gangs.
Yes.
But basically, I want to go and just show the neighborhood of different gangs like around the country, but particularly I would have to start in Southern California. My question to you is, what do you think about the idea? And do you think it would get do you think I would get a lot of negative attention from the gangs themselves whose neighborhood I'm going to? And I'll take your answer off the air.
Okay,
keep up the good work, my friend, and thank you for picking my call.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. So, okay, I'll definitely answer that. I don't think it'll get any negative, not so much negative. Obviously, some may, but right now it's very popular, and those videos actually make a lot of views, man. You will get a whole lot of views. You got the guy who has hood vlogs. I think he's a Russian guy. He has an accent, and the more traction you get doing that kind of stuff, I definitely think that will be something that will blow up. Especially once people start really you start getting out there and you start going to different neighborhoods, and you do the bike thing. You put it on your GoPro, either on the chest or on the thing, and you go around. And if you can find some of these guys that would want to talk to you, I'm sure it would actually would blow up, I think. But there is certain neighborhoods that you might get jacked in. I mean, it's just the way of the world. It may not be so much the Essays neighborhood, but then again, the Essays were the ones that just killed that cop, like you said, from Florencia. It's something that would definitely work. I would just be more cautious not to be going in there like at nighttime, like at this time. I would say you probably go there maybe like mid morning, 11 in the morning or something, and go out there unless you already talked to somebody and already got the okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna come to your neighborhood, and I'm gonna put you on the vlog. But I think that will be once the show gets a little bit bigger, because then you have more people knowing about you. And once that guy says, yeah, you can come to a neighborhood, I guarantee you he'll call the rest of the homies to go there, because everybody wants to show their hood with a bunch of people on there. It's a great idea. Like I said, it just got to be done right, because if not, you can't get robbed, you can't get jacked, because it's still the streets out there, man. So hopefully that answers your question, my man. Let's see what else we got in the house. What we got here? Oh yeah, dude. Night Owl, dude. Night Owl passed away. I didn't hear about it. R.I.P. to Night Owl because I wasn't really doing the social media thing when I was up there in Big Bear. We'll get back into it. Oh, really? Roger, you back, homeboy?
Yeah, bro. So I was listening to that one caller. I'm a little delayed on a lot of reasons, but the only thing that one guy says, "Oh yeah, I listen to you because you're so great and you're like, yeah, and a lot of YouTubers." Listen, bro.
Roger, why you
gotta
hating,
sell out.
Roger? Why you hating, Roger?
Listen, bro. Bro, you gotta sell out. Look, for instance, look at prison YouTubes, right? Look at.
I'm out of here, bro. I had to hang up on Roger. I'm sorry, Roger. Roger's just got that hate going right now. No, don't be hating so much, Roger. Hold on, I had to do this to Roger. Roger was blowing out the water right now, homie. Roger was blowing out the water. Jesus, my boy Roger, man. Oh, there you go. YouTube's most wanted. Thanks for the input. Well, there you go, guys. You guys go check that gentleman out. YouTube's most wanted. Hey, listen. You just got to do it. Let me refill here real quick. You hear that? And there it goes. It's all filling up. So if you're the gentleman, YouTube's most wanted. Thanks for the input. Absolutely, man. Let me give you guys some more while we're talking about this. If you want to start a podcast, right? And I had this conversation with somebody. When was it? A couple days ago. I have it with a lot of people. Lots of people say, "Hey, Gil, what do you need to start a podcast?" Right? I said, "Listen, man. All you need to start a podcast is this: is a phone. Preferably, it'd be better having one of those cameras you can buy separately. You can put on top of your laptop, on top of your computer, because they'll give you a better video quality, right? But if you wanted to, you can literally start it on your phone. And my advice to anybody who wants to start a podcast is this: just start making videos. Whatever videos you want to make, just start making videos. And what you do is you share those videos with everybody you know, every family member you know, every cousin you know, every distant cousin you know, everybody you know, you share your YouTube videos or however you're going to do your platform, right? And why is that? Is this: if you're too embarrassed to show your videos to your own family, then you're going to be too embarrassed to show it to the general public. You're not, you need to lose those jitters on camera, which there is. When you first start, there is definitely jitters because you don't know if you're not looking at the camera. You don't know if you're being awkward. You're not so used to being on camera as it is, right? And the more it goes, the easier it gets. Another thing, be yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else because eventually, if you try to be somebody else and come up with a bunch of lies to try to say who you are, it's trying to keep up with those lies, which is the hard part. With me, people have said, "Hey, your interviews that you had were boring." It's the same thing. I said, "Yeah, because it's the same life. My life hasn't changed. This is what happened in history, and I can't change those historic things that happened in my life. So this is how my timeline goes, right?" So again, make videos, as many as you want, put them on your phone, send them to your people, and I can guarantee you, little by little, you will just start adjusting to it. And then once you get a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna make a video on what you should and should not get, because there's a lot of stuff that I actually purchased, and I'm talking about maybe like I don't know, $1,500, maybe $2,500 worth of equipment that I've given away. People that have come to my podcast know I have given equipment away, and I still continue to give equipment away to other podcasters that are new in the game, let's say, right? But it's just about actually getting up and doing it, because one problem with a lot of people is this, man. "Oh, dude, I want to do this." This is another conversation I've had with homies. "I want to do this, man. I got an idea to do this. I got an idea to do that." And then I'm like, "Okay, so what's the problem?" "Oh no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." Okay, then what's the problem? The problem with most people is that they got the talking down great. They got the talking down perfect. It sounds good. "Man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." Start. Just start. And most people, unfortunately, don't. And that's where they get stuck where they're at, brother. Let's see who we got in the house. Mr. David, how are you from Maine?
Pretty good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, my man. Talk to me. As a matter of fact,
I just wanted to say, go Rams. Hopefully Matt Stafford gets his ring.
For sure, brother. Go Rams, baby. Appreciate that.
Exactly. I appreciate it, especially Matt Stafford, where he came from Detroit.
That's right.
From the
team that wasn't really good. Now he's on a good winning team. I hope he gets one. And Bucking Jr., right?
Yes,
Right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Bucking Jr.
We got this, baby. We got this. Tomorrow we got it. I'd appreciate the call.
Exactly. You too, brother.
All right,
Take
brother.
care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye. Yeah, yesterday, my wife actually had a lobster from Maine. Oh, that was excellent. That was excellent. Yeah, so that's just my input on the YouTube thing. There's much more, and I'm gonna make a video to show you what equipment you can have, what mics to buy, what mics not to. Because listen, there's mics. I bought mics I didn't need. There's certain soundboards I bought didn't need. Certain cameras that are very expensive, but they don't really work too well with live. Like for instance, right now I'm running a Canon on the live one-on-one works. So I can run it off EOS, but when I've got a guest in here, multiple guests. Let's say I got a guest, I got Boo Boo, I got different camera angles. The Canon cameras they die out after 30 minutes because of a stupid tax that comes through. It's a long story, but there's just a lot of stuff, people, a lot of stuff, man. The good and positive in the barrios. Tito being from North of Cali. Did you send respects up north or no? Okay. Hey Cholo, what's up with Tito B from North of Cali? Do you send your respects up north or no? I send my respects up north all the time, but to be completely honest with you, San Joaquin, I don't even know who Tito B is, carnal. And that's no disrespect. I mean, but that's just the world we live in. Hold on, this has got to be a troll right here. What's going on, brother? You got a quick story about Carlos Mencia. Okay, shoot.
I was up in San Jose. I was having a bad day. There was a standoff. Like, somebody was robbing the place.
Hold on. Can you turn off the either the TV you have on behind you or something? 'Cause I hear the sound coming back. No.
I was up in San Jose, and there was all kinds of cops because they're trying to catch some guy.
Right.
And I went inside Walgreens, and I had my mask on, and this fool was walking in front of me, but he looked like just a regular Joe.
Right.
And I went in there, and I was standing in line, and I seen him, and he got in back of me, and I'm like, hey, bro, you look like a comedian, bro, like Carlos Mencias.
Right.
And he looked at me, he goes, yeah, I am Carlos Mencias. And he pulled out his hand, and he goes, I'm Carlos Mencias. And I'm like, yeah, you look like him, bro, but you're not him, though. I'm a good try, though, but you look like him, though. And he goes, hey, bro, I'm Carlos Mencias. And I'm okay, and he walked away, and I'm okay. And I went and I shook his hand, and I'm if you're Carlos Mencias, what are you doing here? Give me a free ticket. He goes, yeah, I'm going to be at the Pavlon or something like that.
Right.
I got a show tonight, and I'll give you free tickets. Here's my agent. And his agent came over. He goes, hey, if you see this guy in the front, give him a free pass. And I'm all right. I'm going to go check it out. Then I turn on the radio, and the radio goes, Carlos Mencias performing in San Jose, California. And I'm like, oh, shit, this shit is real. So I parked, and I went, and then I seen the black guy, his manager, and I'm like, hey, I just seen you guys. He goes, yeah, Louis, come in, bro. You got VIP here.
Oh, that's right.
Take care of you. And I'm all this shit people talk about him. I'm all, this motherfucker's real. Then when the show was over, I'm like, hey, Carlos, can I take a picture? He goes, hell yeah, bro. Right here. Hey, right on, bro. Nice meeting you. And it was a great show. I had a bomb-ass night. That's
right.
all I want to say about Carlos Mencia, bro. He's a real motherfucker.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Carlos Mencia. Listen, I've been trying to get Carlos on here for a minute, dude. So I need you and anybody else who's listening to go to Carlos' Instagram and say, hey, Carlos, go to American Cholo. I would love to have him in here, have his story. He's got another podcast, but yeah, I'm glad you told that story. Thank you so much, huh?
Hey, you too, and you have a good night, bro.
You too, bro. Thank you.
Late.
That was a Carlos Mencia. Carlos Mencia, people. We want Carlos Mencia. I'm a huge fan of the guy. Maybe he doesn't like Gilly. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. Homie, they don't like me. I don't know why. Let me see. Martin 9400. Gil, did you take public speaking classes or just got the knack for it? I think I just got the knack for it. I've always been the kind of guy that was never shy to speak. I always pretty much said what was on my mind. It got me in trouble a couple times, and to this day, I think it kind of does. I'm just a very outspoken guy, and I don't shy away from any conversation. I don't shy away from conflict. I don't look for conflict, but I also don't shy away from it. Hold on, let's see what we got, man. Oh, look, guys, Carlos Mencia is calling. Hey, Mr. Carlos Mencia, how you doing, buddy? That was quick.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Hey, why did you PC up after you got COVID?
Hold on. Let me. I don't think that was Carlos Messina. That sounded a little bit like Rogelio, homeboy. That sounded a little bit like Rogelio. I don't know. Fucking Rogelio, man. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Mm. What's this? That Called Lamont at Large has so many subs. Y'all should check him out. He was two from the last caller. He's a shit, really. Oh, for sure, man. For sure. No, I haven't known. I'm gonna check him. And he's talking. I think this guy's talking about this gentleman right here, YouTube's most wanted, homeboy. So there you go, Lamont. Go check him out. I'm gonna go check him out after this, man, for sure. We all, yes, we all want to be like Roger. Roger, people love you, Roger. But Roger said he was trying to click the link over here. Let me put the link again. I want to invite you, Roger. I think I know who Roger is, man. I figured out because he said he was gonna come on. So he wears a hat. He is the guy. Hold on, where you at, Roger? Paste, buddy, paste. There you go, Roger. You can come in, Roger. People want to see you, Roger. They miss you, carnal. Mom Nasty, what's going on, player? How did 20? I don't know how 20 dissed him, man. I don't know, man. 28 straight dissed you the other day. Hey, homie, it's all about raza until it's not, carnal. I ain't tripping. Like I said, they look for a reason not to mess with Gilly. There's guys that I hit up. A lot of people are just scared, homie. But if you want to get a movement going, if you want to get something really moving in California, America in general, you can't be scared of offending people. You can't be. I'm not on the get along train. I don't play nice and just say, "Oh, because you're a star, I'm gonna be on your fucking jog or I'm gonna like what." No, if you're wrong, you're wrong, brother. A lot of people they don't like that, homeboy. The truth hurts them a little bit too much, man. Will you get Conejo on here? And listen, homie, I talked to Conejo. I talked to him on the phone. What was it? 2 weeks ago when Spider was here, and Conejo said he's Conejo said this, man. Conejo said, "Hey, Gil, don't trip. For one day, I'm just gonna call you and I'm gonna slide through." And I believe him. And I told him the same thing. I said, "You better make it quick, Conejo, because in a year I'm gone." He's like, "You ain't going nowhere, fool." He's like, "You'll see. One day I'm gonna call you." And that's what it is with a lot of these guys. I understand. I've had conversations with a lot of guys who are pretty much up there in the business. They're very busy. I've had a couple that big names that I won't say that I've had scheduled and they've canceled twice on me. And it's I don't sweat it. It's not to me, it's like, listen, brother, I get it, man. You guys are busy. You guys are gonna do me a favor by coming on. But this year eventually is gonna be a crazy year for us. I'm telling you. If half of the people that have agreed to come on, it's gonna be nuts, brother. And it's gonna be one of those things where, hey, I got time this next day, and it's gonna be like, all right, well, let's do it. That's why you don't see me. I don't do a usual time. I don't do a typical schedule like a lot of programs do. They'll do it on, this time on a Wednesday, this time on a Thursday, this time on I don't do that because then it becomes work for me. And this is one thing that if it becomes work for me doing this, I'll shut it off. Plain and simple. And that's why I said with the 100K, I'll shut it off, brother. This week I had my wife. It was a great time, brother. It was you unplug from life, you unplug from this, you unplug from work, and you just sit there and enjoy yourself, enjoy the company you're with. And me, with my wife, I enjoy her company greatly. That is my best friend without a doubt, brother. And hopefully some of you guys will only be so lucky to have that in your lives. And the guys that do have that, they know what I'm talking about, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's not always flowers and rainbows, but that's life, brother. If it was always like that, it'd be a boring ass life. But no, man, it's good, brother. It's good. Let's see what you guys got, man. He said, Roger, shoot him a sticker, homeboy. Roger's famous around here. See, still on my. Let's see what this vato said. Boogie. Oh no, Boogie. I'm sorry, I said Boogie. I'm 31, so I was young when Mind of Mencia was on TV. Bit to this day that is still in every vocabulary. No, oh, did no, did no. Hey, dude, Mind of Mencia was great. Like I said, he was gonna be the next Chappelle. He was gonna be the next real great comedian. But Joe Rogan destroyed his career, man. I know skis. Yes, yes. Gil is probably the only Mexican I know skis. Cali Mac, homeboy. Cali man, carnal, for sure. Skiing's good, man. Skiing's real good. Let's see what you got, 805. Hey, Gil. Hey, brother. What's up? God bless you and your family and your channel. I'm Jose Guzman from Oxnard, California, showing love and support, my G. ¿Qué onda, Oxnard? ¿Cómo estamos, carnal? A ver, ¿qué te... Somebody's texting me right now. Let me put this back up so I can hear it. Let me put the number back up here for you gentlemen that want to sit here and call me. Think you better call Tyrone. Let's see. Everybody dying? Nah, I don't think so, people. I don't think so. I heard did Kodak get shot? Bozo's been ready to come on the show for the last couple of weeks. Me and Bozo have conversations every, I don't know, maybe like every 3 weeks. We'll just chop it up real quick. But yeah, Bozo's gonna come in here, homie, for sure. That's the homie right there. Bozo is another guy who who isn't shy to say how he feels. Cause now a lot of times people take it the wrong way, but nah, man, he's good people, man. He's good people. He's a family man. He's out there doing his thing. He's out there getting out of his comfort zone also. What's that? What's that? Huh? Yeah. Uh, hey, Gil, did you listen to Night Owl's music? I'd be lying if I said I did. I straight up, I'd be lying. I heard some of his old school stuff back in the days, just like I guess everybody else's. But that's the reason I haven't really spoke up on Night Owl, is because I wasn't speaking about him when he was alive, and it's like I don't want to sit there now and be like all of a sudden, oh, But it is R.I.P. Night Owl, man. He was a Chicano rap legend. He is a Chicano rap legend. Excuse me. I actually had I guess, the honor to speak with Night Owl. I spoke with him. I think it was like maybe 6 months to a year ago when he was having his beats with Tony. I spoke with him for a good, I don't know, a good 45 minutes to an hour. We just had a good conversation. It was almost like a podcast interview. I just had these on. I actually had a phone call through this. I was just talking to Night Owl, and we're just trying to, we're just getting to know one another, and we had a great conversation. He was supposed to come in and do an interview, but even since then, he has had many health problems, and unfortunately, COVID and other health problems he had finally caught up to the guy. And my condolences to his family, most than anybody else, his family, man, because at the end of the day, it's all about family. And, RIP Night Out, man. He's a legend that should not be forgotten. And that's what I gotta say about that one, man. Mm, ta-da. Oh, Mr. Kimo Savi. Saludos, Mr. Gil. Keep the machine going. Mix 100. Pocos pero locos, carnal. Much respect. ¿Qué pasó, Kimo? ¿Qué dices, güey? I'm still waiting for my people. Oh, yeah. Remember the Biden administration, they'll be giving out the pipas here pretty soon, oh boy. Mm. Oh, that's a good one, dude. That's a good. Yeah, people say I'm lying. Gil, you're lying. I ain't lying. It's in the bill, homie. It's in the bill. The bill just doesn't say the pipe bill. It's not like just gonna just give pipes. It's part of the bill, the package that they give these people who run these nonprofits, brother. That's what it is, man. But yeah, anybody, if anybody, and he's got the baby's picture in there. Fucking Victor, you're going to hell, Victor. Victor Madrigal, you're going to hell, oh boy. So Victor Madrigal, he's waiting for his pipa. So if anybody got the wrong mail and it got Victor Madrigal's crack pipe, please forward it to me and I will forward it to him. All right, there you go, Victor. If I find your pipe, carnal, I will send it to you, oh boy. Gil for mayor. All right, guys, I am running for Los Angeles. No. I run for mayor in LA maybe the next 2 to 4 years. I mean, we'll see if that works out. Let's see. I've been saying I'm waiting on the Ovidio Guzman interview. Who is Ovidio Guzman? See, there's a lot of people that I also don't know. But that's why I write this down. Because I will do my homework and see what's going on. Okay, let me see if I can read this message real quick. This is the Real Seed Planner. What's happening? I think that's what it says, right? I think that's what it says. What's happening? What's happening, player? It's Saturday and we're chilling. Wrong to Strong podcast. Yeah, that's I be honest with you, I had never reached out to that guy just because he was doing so many rounds, and I'll do that sometimes. If I see somebody's doing the rounds way too much, it's like you heard it so much already that people aren't really that interested. Not saying that the guy's story is that interesting; it's amazing. But that was the only reason. And sometimes people say, "Oh, you're hating." Nah, brother. Listen, with me, it's this, brother. Plain and simple. When one of us wins, we all win, and that's the mentality we're supposed to have. When one of us win, we all win. And a lot of times, people in front of the camera will play a certain part, like, "Yeah, we're raso." Listen, that's why we're doing that thing on May 21st. We're gonna see who is really about doing something because I see it every day. I see, oh, we're tired of this. We're okay. Well, what are we doing about it? I mean, what are we doing about it? Big Herc on the cast. Yeah, Big Herc. Big Herc is good. I actually spoke to Big Herc about a year and a half ago to come through, and it just didn't happen. I'll hit him up again. No, Big Herc's definitely got some good shit popping out. What we got? Dirt bag biker. All right, you gotta watch out for that guy. He's a dirt bag, and he's a biker. Even worse, worst of the worst. When you're a dirt bag biker, you got some shit going on now. I'm playing with you, my man. Just stopping by to show some love. Keep the rubber on the road for sure. Another RIP for Mr. Night Owl. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let's see what's Lemonhead. Who plays? As long as there's rich folks in any area, you're gonna have the hood. All you screw ups, parents that do all the work for those rich cats live their rich people's lives. I'm not sure if I understand that one. Let's see, somebody's calling. Ese Kimo, ¿cómo andas, carnal?
Yepa. What's up, Mr. Hill?
Chilling, brother, chilling. Saturday, and I'm enjoying life.
Respetos, man.
That's right,
That's
man.
Good, man. That's good. Así es. How y'all doing over there in Califas, man? What's going on?
We're good, man. Listen, I just came back from the snow, man. I went out to Mammoth. There was a 5-hour drive, and this cholo I was skiing, Kimo. I went skiing. I went snowmobiling. I was doing that old fucking Olympic white America shit, dude. And I had a great time, brother.
Hey, that's the buena vida, man. Snowmobiling and chilling.
Yeah, dude. But you know what? I was tripping out. Me and my wife were having dinner out there, right? And we're having dinner, and it's mostly it's white folk out there, right? With and some of the areas is money.
Of course.
And I'm thinking, man, this is such a beautiful place. This is such a mellow place. I said, but could you imagine if nothing but cholos came over here? They'd be fighting over here instead of fucking enjoying.
Oh, hell yeah, you already know. hey, everybody's gonna be what's up with all this damn snow.
It's like
we don't do this shit.
Yeah, it's like, homie, imagine we get a place like that, but instead of enjoying it, we'd be like, fuck you, I'm from this block. No, homie, enjoy the snow, enjoy the life. And that's the problem with us too many times, man. We're too busy to want to fight one another. And the widows are busy trying to have a good time, my boy. And I'll give them that much.
For real,
the widows are trying to have a good time.
So,
I'm trying to have a good time.
So that's what it's all about, man. It's about living outside the box, man. Not everybody lives in a 12x10, box. Not everybody lives in one part of the barrio, in one part of the street, and it's a good thing, man, that you open up the platform and have something to talk about, man, and that's cool because that's what you're networking with the gente. It's not like all the time that, hey man, let's go see what's happening with this vato and that. And and that's good, Mr. Hill, that they're opening up the platform and let's see who comes forth and opens up about anything that's going on, man. And that's badass because, like I said, you reach out to a lot of people, and a lot of people at the same time they want to see the raza talk down, and you see the other raza that are trying to come up. Hombre, que este vato de acá, he's not from this side of the barrio. He's not wearing this color. He don't roll like that roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's badass, man. Sometimes you gotta let it all, you gotta let all that just wash off, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And start over.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, sometimes we want that, man. We want the smut. We want the shot culture. Tú sabes.
Yeah.
Everybody's still waiting for the pipa, ya sabes.
the pipe is in the mail.
You.
The pipe is in the mail.
Nobody believes that, right?
Yeah, they don't.
That's crazy, no?
No, or you know what they tell me too? Why don't you just stick to hood stuff? You don't know. So it's, in other words, if you don't agree with my politics, all of a sudden I don't know what I'm talking about. That's one of the dumbest arguments I've ever heard.
And that's the sad part, man, that we as Raza, no matter where you're from, man, and like I said, I've always said it, man, this is a clan, but it's sad to say that we got the short end of the stick. Now it's United States of America.
Yeah, but now what we do is we play the American political game, and we can win it.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part about it, man. That us Raza, man, we're all over, man. It's like a big old pot of beans spread around, man. Even in Colorado, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
For
And
sure.
the thing about it is, man, that we all stay unified and we talk about positive topics. You're gonna have the Chingo Blames, you're gonna have the Gunners Collectives, you're gonna have the Somis Towners come through and give the little input and advice, and that's what it's all about, man. Because you know what, I really was gonna ask, whatever happened to that union you were trying to set up with the taqueros, with the rasperos? Did that ever come through, man?
That never came through. What is going on though? And I'm gonna look into it. Shout out to Tito Hood Santa. He barely sent me the link this morning. They're actually the Senate in California one of the senators is put a bill in there to
Okay.
make it easier for street vendors to get permits to be able to actually get.
Yeah, man.
And that's what they're doing right now.
For real.
I'm gonna look into it this week and see exactly what's in the bill. But yeah, something like that needs to happen and actually kind of give these people a place where they're paying taxes, they're paying into the pot, but at the same time they're not gonna be out there
Okay, I get it.
getting their stuff thrown away when we're all buying it. Everybody's buying it at this point.
Yeah, and it takes a little push, man. And like I've always said, man, it takes a little push, and it doesn't matter where you're from, man. It
Right.
doesn't matter what part of the hood you're from, man. If you come together, you
Yep.
can make things happen, man.
Exactly,
and that's
Kimo.
what it's all about, man.
Yes, sir.
And that's good, man. That you're putting it out there so people can listen, man. And you know, that's good. Come on, as I always said, man, dale chai como el pino pine, dog.
That's right,
You know,
baby.
man, keep it pushing, and hopefully you get the support, man. And hope y'all have a good ass weekend, man.
That's right, brother. Hey, thank you, Kimo. Same to you, brother.
Hey, ya sabes, hey, tell them vatos, man. Hey, don't forget that pipa.
Don't forget the pipa. This fool. Oh, shit. Gil, have you heard of the older veteranos? Before we do that, let me hit up Joey Knuckle. He said, damn, no notification again. What the fuck? I don't know, Joey. I saw you in the comment section say that last time. It's YouTube, homeboy. It's not me, carnal. It's not me. It's you. No, I'm fucking with you. I don't know why you're not getting notifications, brother. It's kind of screwed up, but that's just the way that YouTube does his thing. And Chris Hernandez, San Fernando. His name is Alex Garcia. He went to the Olympics back in the 80s, and he was on HBO Boxing back in the 90s. I don't remember the only boxer, because maybe I was too young. Also, Alex Garcia. Like I said, I always write this stuff down. The only boxer I remember coming out of San Fernando that was very famous, at least in the hood, was Jaws from Sanford. He's boxer. But I don't think Jaws was any type of Olympic guy, but he was definitely a very infamous guy that was very known around the Valle, man. Nah, Joe Rogan ain't done for sure. Let's see what you got. San Antonio. What's going on? Oh, Mr. Somes.
Oh, bro. Hey, bro, like Kimo, I'm here for my free pipa too, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna get with the Biden administration, and I'm gonna make the American Cholo Pipa package, homeboy. I'm gonna give you a pipe. I'm gonna give you a big lighter. I'm gonna give you some Brillo pad, and we're gonna even kick in a dove of crack, homeboy. All right, that get you guys going real good, homeboy.
Hey, bro, did you see that interview that Jesse Holguin that he did?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, fuck, bro. The news interviewed him, bro. Shout out to Jesse.
No, they did it.
Yeah, they interviewed him, bro, and they're like, how do you feel, in regards to, this basically being put out basically to minorities, right?
Yes.
And Jesse says something like, you got to check it out, bro. He says something like, I don't know where the Biden administration is getting their advice from, maybe from Hunter Biden. I was like, fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Shout out to Jesse Holguin, bro, from Lexington. And bro,
that's right.
And they did that, that Thug Life thing on him. They put the glasses.
Oh shit, he's going viral on it.
Yeah, bro.
That's what's up, bro.
Hey, bro, you know what I want to talk about, bro? Check this out.
Shoot.
I was seeing, some people talking about the people in Canada being racist. That is the farthest thing from the truth. This is what they're doing, bro. Listen. The thing with the bridge is one thing. This originally started in Ottawa, in the capital. The truckers are not allowed to work. They're not allowed to feed their families now. They're basically starving these people out.
Right.
So what they did, right? They did the convoy. It was a 70-mile convoy, bro, and they locked that fucking city down, or that capital down, which is, I think, something that should be done here in the United States, but really get their attention.
The border crossing, where they locked down, right?
No. There's two different things. The news is only focusing on the border. Because they're saying, it's stopping traffic and people are going hungry. That's bullshit. They're distracting from it because They only want you to see what's convenient. They're saying, oh, people are starving. No, they're starving the truckers out. The truckers originally, this thing started in Ottawa. The truckers have been in Ottawa now for, I believe, 10 days, 8 to 10 days already.
Okay.
But check this out, bro. The media is trying to say that these people, now Trudeau came out and said that they're racist, and it's like January 6th, and he's talking to Biden, and there's the check this out, bro. There's an advisor that used to be with the Obama administration. You know what this advisor is saying? This advisor came out and basically tried to give them advice and said, slash their tires.
Oh, I heard.
Forbid them from having gas.
I heard.
And then come in and get them forcefully. But what the media isn't showing you is that these people are protest. They're not burning anything. They're not doing anything, right? These people simply want their rights back. They want the right to do what they got to do. The media isn't showing you, bro, that these people have jumpers set up. There's jumpers. There's kids playing. This is a family thing. But the media is telling you they're terrorists. They're white supremacists. Well, bro, that's the same thing that they do to anybody when they want to portray you a certain way, right? And they want to get the public approval to go ahead and attack. It's the same thing. Look, some of you may not remember. Gil, you remember. But for those of you that are at least in your 40s, before they went into Iraq, before they went into any of these countries, the media as a mouthpiece came in and justified that war to the public to the point where people, to the point where the people are like, we gotta attack these fucking people from the Middle East, man. They got bombs. They walk around with bombs. There's a jihadist behind every bush, and the people were also behind it, right? And bro, 20 years later, not one weapon of mass destruction, nothing, bro. There was nothing there, but the media pushed that war, just like right now the media is pushing the war with Russia.
That's the thing that people need to realize, man. The media is a powerful weapon, and that's what we're trying to do here is make a sort of media channel also, but telling the truth. Don't sugarcoat it, don't bullshit. This is what's going on. This is what we should do as Americans, and that's what we're trying to do here. Because the media is the most powerful weapon out there, man. They can make you think that your neighbor's gonna kill you.
Yeah, but and simply think about this. Look at their logic. Look at their logic, right? They're saying. Because, supposedly, according to them, with this whole thing with Canada, they want them gone. They're terrorists. They're occupationists. They're all insurrectionists, right? Well, think about this, bro. They're saying go in and listen to the order. Slash their tires. Take their fuel. And then take the trucks out. What did you think you would just come in and take the truck? Why do you want to slash the tires? Now the trucks can't move. And they're saying then forcefully come in and grab these people. Bro, there's whole families there.
Right.
Whole families, bro. These people they're having potlucks. You would think it'd be a church service outside, bro.
Yeah,
we all know, bro.
They're protesting, brother. They're protesting, and that's all it is. It's like the Joe Rogan thing. They want them off air, and they're trying to cancel them.
Hey, bro, and you know, bro, and I know, right? Canadians are not known for violence. They're known for being
they're very passive,
friendly.
Boy. Yes.
Friendly people. So imagine, bro, what it takes to piss off a Canadian to that point. Right. The media isn't showing you what's happening to these people. And the whole thing with Joe Rogan, I saw some of the comments, people saying he's a racist. That's not the whole thing. This is what happened with Joe Rogan. If people haven't seen what it is, Joe Rogan was quoting something that somebody said verbatim. They edited it and made it seem like he was saying the N-word. It was a quote that he was reading. Now, we can argue and say, oh, he shouldn't have said it. Okay, to me that's a little soft.
Right.
If I'm quoting somebody, right, and what they said, and the media chops it up and says, look at this guy, right?
Yes, sir.
And then they got what they wanted. If I believe, bro, personally, I completely support the people of Canada, bro. I think what they're doing takes backbone, bro. It takes balls, bro.
For sure. What they're doing is very hard. I would have thought Americans would have been doing that shit by now because with the mask mandates and everything, it's out of control already. It's like these guys did get power hungry. They're sitting there, still want to push their stuff in there. And it's time to just get life going back to normal, man.
Hey, bro, well, Gil, you know how long I've been standing against this?
Yes.
You know how long I've been, bro. I've taken a lot of heat for it, bro. Look, bro, check this out, bro. There's times where I'm driving, bro, and the Canadians beat me to it, bro. I actually used to think about driving my truck, bro, stopping it on the freeway, you know what I mean? When there was like dead traffic, putting it across the freeway and getting on my roof, bro, and letting the media come, letting the cops come to just get attention, bro, because people are not paying attention to what's happening, bro. If they can go in there and forcefully, and they're doing it right now, they came in and they're dragging those people of Canada out. They're beating their asses, bro, in front of their kids.
Right.
These people are not violent, bro. And listen to what the media is saying. They're desecrating statues. Well, where else did we see that? And it was applauded.
Out here,
Where did
brother.
we see that?
Out here, out here in the
So what's the
States.
problem?
Out here in the
So
States,
what's the
brother.
problem, bro? And you know why they want to shut it down, bro? Because this movement is spreading everywhere. Now it's in the Netherlands. It's in Australia. They're saying, listen to me, bro. They're saying that this is going to happen at the football game tomorrow. The truckers are going to take over that thing.
Where at
This
the
thing is
at
tomorrow
the
for
at
Super Bowl.
oh, they better not, homeboy. The Rams are gonna be winning, Cardinal. Come on, now you're
Hey,
killing me so
I
much,
hope they
man.
win. I hope they win too, bro, because I'm from Cali. But check this
That's
out, bro.
right.
They're saying that this thing is spreading, and the media is never going to show you this. The media waited 5 days to show you what was happening in Canada when it was already going. They didn't tell you. They said, oh, it's a couple hundred truckers. There was a 70-mile convoy. 70 miles.
Yeah, I think it's crazy, brother.
Well, check this out, bro. And now it's in other countries. Now it's happening in all different countries because they figured out that this is getting their attention, and they're going into, they're blowing their horns, and these rich people can't take it no more.
Right.
So now they're trying to roll back these restrictions and saying, "Oh, look, we're the good guys. We're rolling back the restrictions." They're rolling back the restrictions because they understand now that people are pissed.
They're feeling the pressure.
Bro, and I've said it. If we don't stand for our kids, like these people in Canada are doing, and like some of us are doing here, we are nothing. And look what they did. They start. Oh, now the kids are masked up. Yeah, we'll stand in front of your kids or behind your kids or with your kids without a mask. But your fucking little kids better put a mask on.
Right.
Look at the hypocrisy. So if we don't stand for our kids, bro, we're nothing, bro. Everything that we do means nothing. And I applaud the people of Canada. And for those of you that are in the comments saying that these people are racist, you have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea, and you're just talking. You're watching CNN or any of those other mouth breathers, and then you think you got facts, and you don't. I encourage some of you to go to independent media, people on the ground, interviewing these people, and see what's really happening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey,
and
so
I
much.
hope it comes to America, bro. I hope it comes here.
Oh, okay. Always a great phone call, man. Make sure, go to Texas out there, get out in your car, and go block the streets, fool. I'll be there, Cardinal.
Watch me, bro. God bless, bro.
All right, God bless, brother. Have a great weekend, man. All right, later. Hey, West Coast, how you doing, player? West Coast hung up on Roger for $5. That's good, West Coast. Roger still didn't send you anything on that dirtbag. Did you speak about ICE and Homeland Security at SoFi? No, I have not, and I will not. Like I said, I've been out of town, so I haven't really been tapping in too much. I saw the Jimmy Humilde one where he was talking about it, and he's saying that that ICE is out there because of the vendors. Well, I'm not 100% sure about that. I do know this. I do know that ICE is part of Homeland Security. They've asked ICE to come out. I don't think it was ICE. It was just immigration, right? INS is what it is, really. INS came out to SoFi. They might still be there, but they were out there using the technology to X-ray vehicles, all the trucks with the sodas, with the beers, with the chips, with the food, with the hamburgers. They were X-raying every single vehicle going through there to make sure there wasn't no kind of a dirty bomb or any kind of terrorist stuff going on, or weapons were getting smuggled into the stadium. I don't know, and I haven't seen anybody yet show proof that INS is out there trying to deport people. What I did see, though, and I may have the state wrong. I have the video. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Which was actually, to me, it's a bit more disrespectful, or I don't know if that's quite the word either. It's the video that's going viral on TikTok. That's what I'm looking for. And I don't think I'm checking my status or nothing. That, hold on, let me see if this is it. This is the one. Let me see if you hear it.
The reason I asked you for your ID is because I came in here and I saw that you guys are speaking Spanish, which is very unheard of up here.
Okay.
Just run your name, day of birth.
We have absence. He said. Just because our profile, right?
No.
Racial purple.
It has nothing to do with that.
No.
It's the fact that it has to do with you guys speaking Spanish in the store.
Spanish in the store.
Jesus.
In a state where it's predominantly English speaking.
Okay. Sounds good. Can we have your name also?
Yes, sir. It is Agent O'Neill.
So we just come here to the store to buy milk and eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And this border patrol, he just asks for ID because we have an accent and we speak Spanish.
So it is illegal to speak Spanish
Montana.
in Montana?
No, ma'am, it's not illegal. It's just very unheard of.
That's bullshit. And that's the stuff that I hate. That's the stuff that gets under my skin, man. You got these two ladies from Montana, and they got papers. They're in the store, and like two ladies that are Calimax are speaking Spanish to one another. That could have been my mother in that store. And then, oh, if my mom was there, my mom would have told that guy to go fuck himself. I'm sorry for the language, but that's what my mom would have told him. My mom's a small little lady, but she would have told him go fuck himself, just like I would have. Because they were speaking Spanish in a store in Montana. Somebody in that store called immigration on these two ladies, and they're coming out here and they want their ID. In other words, I want to see if you should be in my country. That's some old redneck bullshit right there. That's some old racist bullshit right there. That kind of shit should not fly. And that's the kind of stuff we're supposed to be pushing back on. But we don't. Why? Because it's not us. Because it's not my family, but it is your family because that's what that represents. That lady going to the store speaking Spanish with her sister, with her mother, whoever it was, that could have been your abuela with your mom into a tienda, and you know them when your abuela's a citizen, your mom's citizen, but since you went to go visit one of your family members in Montana, you got INS outside asking you for your ID. I'm like, what? Why are you asking for my ID? Because I spoke Spanish. They said, ¿y qué? No puedo hablar Spanish. I'll tell that guy to go fuck himself, dude. And that lady pretty much did, but more respectfully. But it's a damn shame in America that because you speak Spanish in Montana, well, you know, there's not that many Spanish speaking people in here, so I want to see your papers. Fuck you. I'm American just like you are. And that's the problem that we have within our community a lot of times. We're too busy separating ourselves saying no, that's not us, that's them. No, that's us, that's all of us, man. And the sooner we get behind that, the sooner we'll fucking stop this kind of bullshit, this kind of harassment, this kind of racism. That's racism. I don't care what you say. You can't sit there and just stop somebody because they speak different from you. If that's the case, if they got Asian accent, they could be illegal. If they got African accent, they could be illegal. They have Jamaican accent, they could be illegal. If they have German, English, Irish accents, they can be fucking illegals. So why are you stopping the person that speaks Spanish? Because that's what they do in America. They throw the brown person under the road. They drive you over because we don't say shit, because we stay quiet. And that's the shit that pisses me off. I'm sorry. I'll make a video on that. So yeah, I haven't talked about the SoFi one yet, West Coast. Sorry about that, brother. Let me turn this thing back on. But yeah, that's what burned me up, seeing some shit like that, dude. Come on now, man. Mike Tyson. Do you think Mike Tyson was the killer? What the hell killer are you talking about? We got a call coming in. Shane, what's going on, my man?
Man, what's good, man? Just cooling, man. You already know how I do.
How you been?
Man, just been kicking it, man. You know, man, keep the man playing. Glory to the game, you know.
That's right. Talk to me, man. What you got to say today?
Get ready for this motherfucking Super Bowl tomorrow.
Oh, you know this, man. You know this, man. I'm trying to get that championship over here, baby.
I'm calling out work tomorrow. I'm calling out work on Monday. I'm about to be fucked up tomorrow. I'm about to be fucked up.
Oh, man. Let's hear it from everybody out there who's going to get fucked up tomorrow, man. Oh, shit.
But like I said, though, man, I see you on a ski trip, bro. See, people be sleeping, man. Them ski trips be fun as shit. I went to Denver. Them ski trips be lit.
Hey, brother. Listen, man. If anything, and this is a shout out to the white people. White people know how to party. White people know how to have a good time, man. They're out there skiing, drinking some liquor, drinking some beer, hitting the restaurants. It's
man, that's how you do it. Ski, drink liquor, and just be kicking in the cabins, man. Like, matter of fact, me and my wife, we went to top. We like, it was by accident. We didn't know what type of party it was. They invited us, these white folks. But it was a motherfucking swinger party. It'd be a lot of fucking going on in the motherfucking cabins, too. Don't get twisted. Get out of fucking going on.
Oh, shit. This is getting X-rated.
Yeah, tell you, bro. Look it up. There's a lot of people in the chat. There's a lot of fucking going on the ski trip. A lot of cheating. But I want to talk about you had a show I couldn't call into, but I seen the repeat.
Right.
You was talking about the Biden and his crack pipe program?
Yeah. The crack pipes. What do you think about that?
Okay, so, bro, this shit is getting sad, bro.
Yeah.
Like basically, America's a fucking third world country just with a motherfucking designer built on a designer coat.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they're paying people to test them out to smoke crack and do meth. They're creating new addicts. But look at it, like my wife. Okay, so you know my wife, she Mexican,
right?
So she work on the other side of town. You know what I'm saying? The other side of town. She works for she run a landscaping business that I invested in.
Okay.
And, cause you know I'm a welder. I'm an underwater welder.
Oh, that's right.
I invested money. She got a her people, her and her sister, they do landscaping, and her brother,
right?
Invested in. So she brought me a flyer, and I thought she was trolling, but they're literally paying you $600, bro, a day to try out crack.
Are you kidding me?
In Maryland.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. That shit, bro. They're fucking, bro. They're trying to, bro. America, I'm telling you, they're trying to bring back the '80s.
Yeah.
The crack epidemic.
And that's what's going on right now. You got crime going through the roof. You got gangs going through the roof. You got the government pretty much okaying to use drugs. You know, they're giving you needles. They're giving you crack pipes.
To stay home.
Yeah, and they're paying you to stay home. Yes, they're breaking you down. So, especially us as minorities, they want us to be dependent. Yeah. They want us to be dependent on them, and that's what I'm trying to wake people up. Don't be dependent on the government. Be dependent on yourself and your family.
Got me fucked up, man. I'm a welder, man. I make well over. You know what I'm saying? $95,000. I'm
man,
fucked up.
Make that, baby. Make that.
But holla at me, though. I'm gonna holla at you, bro.
That's what's up, brother.
All right, bro.
Good shit. That's my man right there. Oh shit. See, even the brothers be listening over here. Oh shit. That's what you guys got, man. Gil, have you spoken to the gentleman from Life After Deportation? He's going through a hard time. I have not. I will definitely I'll hit him up, man. See what's going on, brother. See if we can help. Stand with Canada. What's up, Mr. Derek Mellor? How you doing, my man? That's my other brother from another mother right there. Super Bowl and Valentine's combos, a double whammy. Chingazo to the wallet. Chingazo to the wallet. I just did Mammoth, right? I got Valentine's coming, right? And I got my anniversaries also on February, brother. So trust me, February to me is not a cheap month, but my wife's also not one of those that just wants all kind of shit. So it works out good, man. But sometimes. Tell him you listed 148 viewers. Hit that thumbs up. You guys, come on, let's do this. Yeah, I hear the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. I'm not too sure. Hopefully it does. You ever had a racist encounter con un güero, Gil? Have I ever had a racist encounter? Of course I have, brother. I already said the story when I was a kid out in Palmdale. I moved out there for a minute, like in October 1990. I'm in a Macy's, I think it was. I had a cop who was working overtime as not a cop but as a security guard. He grabbed me by the shoulder, escorted me out, hit me in the chest, and literally said, "We don't want your kind around here." True story. Everybody knows it in my family. The thing with me and most people, I tell my stories. I'm still here in my neighborhood. People will say you're a fucking liar. Nobody's called me out on anything saying this guy's lied about this because it's true. I actually find it very funny when people say I'm lying about my stories because I'll tell you how sometimes they're kind of crazy, but they're all true because I'm still here in the same area. And if I was that guy making all those lies, I would have been called out already. But yeah, I literally had a guy, which was a cop, hit me in the chest, grab me by the shoulder, and pretty much let's imagine if it was a 1930s movie, you see a black man walking in the store and a white man comes and grabs him and hits him and says, "Boy, we don't want your kind around here." Well, that's what happened to me in 1990. So that kind of stuff was going on. That's why when I hear people saying, "Gil, you make stuff too much racial," nah, brother. It's easy not to make it racist when your team's winning. It's easy not to make it racist when your team's calling the shots. Yeah, if we were calling the shots and doing everything, yeah, I couldn't call racism. But we're not calling the shots. We're not winning. We're having the same old problems we were having back then, except now they're hitting a little bit better. See what we got. Oh my God. Is this the number one mandilon?
Ya sabes.
Not number two, right? Number one mandilon. You got to be number one.
Número uno mandilón.
¿Qué onda, güey?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. Talk to me, man.
Good, man. No, just wanted to jump in. I'm driving, like picking up some burritos for the family.
Okay, okay. No, wait. So before you get going, before you get your green salsa or red salsa?
Both.
Even better.
At this place, at this place they give us both, but I like the roja.
There you go. I like the green myself.
Yeah, and the green, but yeah, man.
Shoot, brother.
You know, with the whole I wanted to ask you, bro. So you know how you talk about the vid, and you bring up the the current administration and all that.
Yes.
And I noticed that other channels are scared to bring it up, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, they
how
are.
does and how are you still getting? How does YouTube not ban your episodes when you talk about it?
Well,
I was curious about that.
I don't think they banned your episodes. It's kind of called shadow banning, like how the gentleman was saying that he doesn't get the notifications for the lives. They won't. The algorithm won't hit where they really push the channel. That's what they do. They kind of
Oh.
it's called shadow banning. That's exactly what they do, and they do it, and it's fine. But I think the more people listen to it, the more people can listen. Over here, we're actually having a conversation. It's easy to be in the get along gang. The get along gang is, oh, we don't go against the grain. Oh, we're friendly with everybody. No, but that's not how you actually make anything happen in life. Yeah, no. To get anything worth having, it's you got to fight for it. You got to sit there and say, no, I don't agree with this. And too many people want to agree. And that's why a lot of times, even there's a lot of Raza guys that don't want to work with me because they'll say it behind the scenes, hey, that fool's too political. That's what they say. And it's funny to me because a lot of the guys that I deal with out here in LA, they're ex gang members, right? Ex cholos, supposed to be down for the hood.
Right.
And now the hood to me is the Calimac. It's our community, Raza community, right? The minority community. That's what I'm banging for. I'm not banging the streets. I'm banging for what's right for us. But these same guys who supposedly are these big badass fucking cholos, big gangsters, are too scared to come on my channel because I talk politics. And I'm like, wait a minute, homie. You can't portray yourself muy chingón, muy gangster, but you're scared to talk about stuff that affects your community because it might hurt your pocketbook. That's some coward shit. I mean, that's the way I feel about it, but that's why they don't come on. That's okay.
No, hey, I love that answer. Fucking, and that's what we got. That's what like it's hard to get through. I'm my parents. My parents are from Mexico. Born and raised. I was born here, and and my tias and this, and I tell them, and their mentality, I'm not, I'm against getting vaccinated. I had COVID. It was nothing. But if you want to get vaccinated, go ahead. Whatever. They don't know, but,
for sure.
But, when I told my mom, and my tias, oh, no. Eventually, basically, acá, al rato lo van a hacer mandatario,
Right.
De una vez hay que hacerlo. I'm like, well, why? Like, that's my, and I'm here in Central California, and the majority right here in the city, in the little town,
right,
is Hispanic, Mexican paisa, a lot of paisas, field workers and all that.
Right.
They're bribing the raza, like, hey, they're offering, they put it all over Facebook, the county page, like free tacos if you get the vaccine.
Oh, jeez.
Like, are you serious? Free $75 gift card. Hey, neta,
they're paying them.
$75 gift card to one of the carnicerias around here, and a taqueria.
Right.
I'm like, dang. It's crazy to me, bro. And
it's nuts, brother. It's nuts. Hey, man, I appreciate the phone call, my man. Have a great one. Hey, enjoy those burritos, homeboy.
All right, keep it going.
That's right.
Órale.
All right, brother. Late. And number one mandilon, not number two. We only get the number ones over here, homeboy. Oh, man. Money right wingers. Let's see what you got. Fainer Lokes, what's going on, player? ¿Cómo estás? Mr. Paul Partida. We may not always agree politically, but we can agree to disagree sometimes, man. That's the way to do it. Yeah, Paul believes they're all racist. All them right wingers are racist. Listen, I think the problem with politics is that everybody's too busy screaming at one another, and nobody wants to have that conversation. Because then, why? Once you have the conversation, you gotta actually get stuff done, and both sides are guilty of that, Paul. Clever, what's good, player?
It's right here, man. Watching your show, man.
Hey, do me a favor. You turn it down already. Hey, West Coast, I got you on right now. All right, so talk to me, man. What you gotta say?
Yeah. Just Raza, man, to unite,
That's what we're trying. That's what we're trying to do, homeboy.
Yeah, there's a lot of hating. Like bucket full of crabs out there,
Yeah,
Bringing
but
each other down.
we gotta call it out, and we gotta have that conversation. And that's why on May 21st we're gonna have that
Yeah.
conversation, and we're gonna see who shows up, homeboy. I'm inviting every podcaster out there. I ain't got no beef with podcasters. Hey, brother, I got another call. Thank you for the phone call. So I'm inviting every podcaster out there, whether it's Tony A the Wizard, whether it's Hood Stocks, whether it's Incredible Javier, whether it's LA Times, whether it's any, I don't care, brother. I don't care. If you're really about trying to get something going for us, for our people, let's get it going. Let's have that conversation. Let's put something back in our play other than just talking about it, because talking about it ain't doing it, brother. Let's get West Coast in here.
Hey,
What?
West Coast Graffiti.
Mr. West Coast, what's good, player?
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing, man? Control.
There you go. There you go. The famous West Coast Graffiti is in the building. Talk to us. What you got to say?
All right. So I don't know if you covered because I know I talked about yesterday on my podcast about the rape allegations towards Snoop Dogg.
No, I haven't heard that one yet. That's right. I heard it. So what's the scoops out there?
Okay. So supposedly this Heina went to a show in Anaheim and, got backstage passes or whatever, and then they invited her back to the hotel. She got drunk, she threw up, and she woke up saying that they were putting their stuff, on her face, telling her to do her thing. You know what I mean? But do you think it was all due to right after him acquiring Death Row Records, the label, and then right before going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
because she wanted close to $10 million.
Yeah, listen, we don't know the whole story, but a lot of times those kind of situations are from chicks that are trying to get paid and trying to get the lawsuit, and especially right now would be a good time to try to push it, because right now will be a time where somebody might say, you know what, just pay her off. We don't want that bad publicity. So it could definitely be just all bullshit. Just like you see that one with that Dodgers pitcher.
Oh yeah, he came out and said everything was consensual.
Yeah, she was, for people who don't know, she was out there saying he beat her up, this and that, and she actually spent I don't know how many days with the guy, and he would just said it was rough sex. He came out and said it. My story has never changed. It was rough sex. When she left my house, she didn't look like that. And then she continued to try to hit him up and text him after. She was kind of a cuckoo broad trying to get money off him. All the lawsuits and everything, and even the charges have been dropped against the guy. And I would think the Dodgers will reinstate him unless they really don't want him. They'll use that as an excuse to drop him. But with the Snoop Dogg thing, I would think that Snoop Dogg, after all these years, is a little bit smarter than that. But his boys, you never know. For their price, it's not. Yeah. It's not okay. In the 90s, some shit like that. And I'm not saying it's okay, but it was normal. Shit like that would happen all the time, and they wouldn't consider it rape or any kind of sexual assault. It would be
just like that one song. It's just like that one song. She was just a groupie.
Yeah.
She was just.
Yeah. Right.
No. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Back in the 80s, 90s, that shit maybe happened all the time.
Yes.
Now, people are a lot more careful, man.
Yeah. So I would think if his boys did that shit, yeah, they fucked up, homie. You can't sit here anymore and take advantage of she could be a straight hoe, don't matter, right? She could be the neighborhood hoe on the block, but if she's passed out and then you guys start slapping your shit on her face, nowadays it's like, hey fool, you can't do that, homie. That's sexual assault right there, carnal. Times have changed and the laws have changed.
Yeah.
So you can't do that kind of shit.
Crazy, homie. But it's crazy how it just came out like right now. You know what I mean? Like this shit happened months ago.
Oh,
so
really?
Like, come on, man. Why are you waiting for the perfect? She waited for the perfect moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, that was my topic, real quick.
Hey, I heard Roger's looking for you, fool.
Shout out to Roger, man. He goes on and on and on, but you know what I mean. We love him, but he needs to keep it down to like a minute.
Oh no, Roger! Hey, Roger will just keep going and going. He's like he should be on the commercial for the Duracell battery, fool. He won't stop, carnal. I'm still waiting for his cheap ass to send some money. Hey, West Coast, shout out to you about.
Yeah,
hey,
I'm glad you had fun
going out there.
Oh, for
and
sure.
Let us know, man.
Hey,
Your wife, man.
we're gonna get you in studio here. We're in February, next month for sure. Homie, come in here. We'll have some good times and enjoy it, man. I'm loving what you're doing. I really like the new stuff. I really like where the channel's going, man. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, I'm trying to do, something different. So, yeah, thank you, man. Everybody, keep listening, and let's get it.
And go Rams, homeboy. Go Rams, Carnal.
Go Rams. Bring that shit home, man.
From a 49ers fan. Go Rams. That's what's up, brother. All right, West Coast.
Rams. All right, man.
All right, people. So let's start. Hold on. Let's start wrapping this bad boy up, man. But before we do, let's rep your city, man. Let's come out here. Let's see what city you banging. Salute from the Bay. Listen, shout out to the Bay Area. Shout out to Frisco. Shout out to San Jose. Shout out to all the North. Over here, it's all the same, homie. We all the same brown brothers, man. Whether it's from here, whether it's Texas, whether it's Maine, wherever it is, homie. Somos hermanos, carnal. All that other shit don't mean nothing, homie. That's all. That's stuff that we need to get over, man. Yo, that video is years old. I don't know what video you're talking about, Angel. I don't know what video you're talking about right now, homie. Or the one with Snoop? It could be. That's even worse, homeboy. Let's see what you got. Let me get some of the members in here before we go. What happens if we do see this happens during the football? What happens if we do see this happen? We got problems. Man, we got problems, homeboy. Dun, dun, dun. That's my shirt right there. Palmdale. Damn, he punked you, Gil. Yeah, they punked me hard, homeboy. I don't know who punked me, but I guess somebody punked me. There's gonna be a video of me getting punked somewhere, carnal. I don't know where that video is, but it could be. Let's see. Oh man, there was a lot of going on here. There was a lot. Who's your favorite keeper? Gil, would you be down to be a guest? 20 Years Radio. I would be a guest. I don't care, brother. Yeah, but I've already asked. They've already asked. I wish they'd never asked. They don't like me over there, but it's all right. I can live with it. Don't worry. I don't sleep over it. Damn, for real, where you from? A family? Were you Mexican roots? I don't know, Damien. There's a lot of people talking. Man, you guys were talking up a storm. And the show. You know what? Absolutely, brother. Let's do this. You're absolutely right. Now, give me a second. Give me 1 second, people. We're going to do something. This is the one that I definitely did like. Give me 1 second. Give me top 10 Night Owl song. I know which one I like, but I don't know which one it is. Give me the top 10 Night Owl song, homie. We're going to end it off with that. Now, come on. Give it to me. Why is Boo Boo under the table? Because he's looking for your tia, carnal. That's why, homie. Every time. Let's see. Are you one of those? What's a PC Mexican, homeboy? People are still calling. Frankie, what's good, player?
Man, I just wanted to say real quick, man. I appreciate you and your channel and much respect, brother. I listen a lot and I agree with a lot of stuff that gets down there, man. But one thing that I would just like to say, I'm around your age, homeboy. I grew up uptown Whittier.
That's right.
And I would just want to say, homie, that like politics is big, homie, with our raza and how you vote. Yes. And right now, you see the Democrats, man. They want to keep us down, man. They want to keep us voting a certain way. So we are continually like depending on the government, homie. To you know what I mean?
Yes,
we don't need a handout. We need a hand up, homeboy. And you know what? I started voting Republican, and I'm down with Trump and everything he did, man. They were trying to make us sound racist, homie. And you know what, homie? He ain't racist, homie. He was for us, homeboy. But right now, the Democrats want to keep us in the hood. They don't want us to reach out to bigger and better things, homeboy. That's right, what I want to say, homeboy.
Hey, man. I appreciate your support, carnal. We may not always agree politically, but we can agree to disagree, carnal.
Orale, homie.
That's right,
Mucho
homeboy.
respect, homeboy.
That's right. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right, late. All right, so here we go. We got, here comes the Night Owl, huh? Okay, hold on. What do we got here? Okay, we're going to end this. Let's check out a Night Owl song real quick then, man. Which one? What Night Owl song you want? Hello with Gangsters. No, Night Owl 3 in the morning. Okay, Night Owl 3 in the morning. Let's see what we got, players. See what we got.
It's 3 in the morning, and I'm long gone. Swerving on the highway. bumping this old school song. So faded off that dragon dog.
R.I.P. Night Owl, baby.
Always keep it gangsta. That's how we do it in the once again, it's that bald-headed felon. I don't give a shit, I'll crack your motherfucking melon. Fools learn a lesson, best not be missing. If not, you'll be the next to me.
We out of here, Hoodie Hood, man. The topics were everywhere, man.
In the homie's basement. Mess with me, I guarantee the fucking smoke.
We're just giving him a Night Owl Rest in Peace song. Shout out to Hoodie Hood. You guys haven't checked the channel out, make sure to go tap in there, man. Hoodie from the hood. Neighborhood, that is. You guys have a great one, players. Listen to the song. We'll get out of here. Yeah, I ended it. I'm out of here, players. I'm about to enjoy the rest of the night. You guys have a great weekend. Enjoy your Super Bowl. Enjoy life, people. R.I.P. Night Owl, and we'll catch you guys later, man.